Alrighty guys, we're back. Episode 10, Season 3 of Live Ecobit. That's me. We're playing on EcoStation, their 11th season. And right now in today's episode, we are going to upgrade this bad boy right here. We're going to spend some time upgrading our house. The reason for that is because we need to increase our skill points a little more than what we've got at the moment and just really try to bump that up because we want to get a few extra stars and whatnot. We're also going to go off into the wide world and try to sell anything that we have to make money. So let's get right into it. The first thing we're going to need is a whole heap of hern logs, which we did build some before and it looks like they were pumping out, but the other hern logs just don't seem to have come along. We will use basic hern logs for our roof to make things a little bit easier looking at this. So if I make 100 of those, we should be pretty sweet there too. Might as well use some of that labor. So while we were offline, or while you guys were away, I noticed that we can buy some really cool stuff, and we've actually got our taste meter here. So I like these things, these little fruit muffins. They're good, apparently. I also bought some baked meat, but as you can read here, I have never tried this before. So I'm going to take a sweet bite of that, and it tells me that I find this food okay. So I'm way better off eating these because I get a 10% bonus. In a moment I'm going to actually try some of the fish that I've been storing here too and find out if I actually like it. Oh, I think it's okay according to this. See, this food tastes okay. So we'll try to balance these things out a little bit more. It looks like I need some fat as well, and things like that. We're also going to go over and see one of my subscribers, Haas Clark, who's been on here a fair bit and helping me out. He's just giving me some feedback, doing the right thing. He's really nice. He's an engineer on this server, but by all means, drop by, help us both out. Come and visit our stores, those kinds of things. We'd love to see you. So first job, we're going to build some walls around the roof up here. And then the next job is we're going to go on a little bit of an adventure and we're going to buy some more things. I'm just wondering if we can use our stone. We've got a few mortared stone, but probably not enough to make too much of a difference here. So we're just going to go straight on top. We click this one, we get the tile one or the line, and we're going to just line it all the way around. Keep that same shape that we had going anyway. To be honest, I'm not sure we're going to need this much space. So I might just do this little box here for now. And investigate how much space we're actually going to need. Because when we come in here, we are going to need some doors. So the new update totally made it that you had to have hern log doors. To separate rooms. You can't just have openings to separate rooms, you have to have doors so they separate like this. Now we've got this one, but then beside this one we had this one that you guys didn't know about. This was my secret room in here. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to bang out all of this stuff here. And just go down the path where we are going to rearrange this space. This gorgeous space that we have here, we are going to rearrange it to make it work for us. We're absolutely keeping the fireplace there though. That's just where it belongs. But we need to start thinking about the toilet and things like that. So if I build this along here, and straight away I've got a space for my toilet. I'll take out this door though. Just gonna look weird, but we'll call it a garage conversion. And I'm gonna put my door in there. Can't remove that for now, but someone can watch us hanging out on the toilet down there. Who knows? People are into that. Weird stuff these days, right? And we'll also make a bedroom down here. So we'll have that ensuited space. Again, we'll just throw this in here. We'll swap them for some of those logs. And apparently I don't have enough room in my inventory. So for now, let's just move some of this stuff over here. Because ideally I would keep all my housing stuff in my inventory. And sweet, we'll go across here. We'll have a little door. That'll be our bedroom. And then we'll have a general room or a thing, and then a kitchen in here. So I don't think we actually need to build up, which is pretty sweet. It's going to save a little bit of building time. And see how we go. So we'll put our bed in here. For now we'll put it here, only because I want to pick up this and move the throne into this room. And I'm going to take out this window here and just put it in. It's not going to look the same. Oh yeah, this is sweet. I'm going to put that there. Our bed can fit just here in this corner, maybe. Probably won't let me put a door if I do that, so I'll put it in the other corner. So like I said before, doors are really important. So you can see we only have down the bottom there, bottom left, we only have like one skill, but as soon as we put that, we should have another room. Except no roof. Put this here and suddenly we'll have a room. And I can't exactly get out of there at the moment. Take this, put it up there, and we should have another room. Sweet, we've got our toilet now as well. So I'm going to pick this up again because it's in the wrong spot. Move some of these things around. Put our bed here in the corner. Bottom of that, we're going to have a little owl that overlooks us. Doesn't want to fit in there, that's fine. We'll put it next to our bed. Sweet, and we're going to have a little fireplace here. In the toilet, we will also have a little owl that looks over us. Who doesn't want to go there because the door's in the way. But we can just kind of plonk it there at the throne. Just because we're a bit weird or into that. Who knows? We've also got a few other things we can put around the house. So if we take one of these wolves, we can put it there. And maybe probably over this side, because I'm going to want my mill in here somewhere. So let's bear with me for a moment, because the mill takes up a bit of space. There we go, we'll put that there. And I don't know if the wolf's going to fit in that space after that. So we might have to just put a little otter in the corner there, sweet. And our general room here, we will have our bench, our wolf, can have a stone brazier in here. Awesome, so we just need a couple more of those hand logs and a wooden door. Now, here's where the kicker comes in. We are going to go and buy some more housing upgrades. So that should change our current housing advantage. If we have a real quick look, we can't put anything else in the house. Can't see any major upgrades there that I've missed. I think everything that I own has ended up in the house, which is good. So we're going to go on a bit of an adventure and buy a few more things. Let's see how we go with that. So current housing upgrade, when we put everything into its place. So our bazaar, we end up with a grand total of +8, which isn't too bad. Need some more of these fruit muffins, they're delicious. Right, but we end up with a grand total of +8. Now there are other housing benefits out there. So if we scroll on over here, and it will show the category that it's from. If I go to housing, furniture type, decoration, I'm just trying to find housing, here we go. There's heaps more items. How's the best way to do this? Butcher. Butcher's table. There was a guy selling one of those. Obviously that's not how I spell it. Oh, wrong chat too. Oh no, that's fine. So butch is table. No. What if we type meat? No. Okay. So. Okay, I'm sure the same guy who's selling it is probably selling these bad boys here. So if I pick up that for a sec, scroll over this, there was a guy called Bass Pro. He was selling everything for cheap. He's the one that I want to go to. So we are going to go on a bit of a mission to his little spot here. We're going to drop this marker down, and we're going to rename it Bass. And that's where we're heading today. So we are heading to the Bass, and not for fishing, we're heading there for furniture. We're going to use some of that money that we made placing roads down. We're going to head on our merry little way. Hopefully buy a few things that we can use to upgrade the house. Look, if we need to go up and go further, we will. But we'll see how we go. So we're heading towards Bass. It looks like he's about 700 meters away, so it's a bit of a hike. What we'll do before we go, though, is we'll just offload anything that we have in our inventory here that we don't need. Okay, so we're obviously going to need food. We will need our cart. Big shout out to my #1 subscriber, Haas Clark. Okay, and we're going to go around to his spot because in that area there was a guy buying clay as well for 0.45. So that's really good for us because we have lots of clay to give away. So we're going to go around and check out Haas Clark's spot first. Then we're going to go sell our clay in that area. So we hold shift, we drag all our clay in there. We've still got lots left, so we hold shift and drag it here. Okay, so that's all the clay we can carry at the moment until we get cars up and going, which will hopefully happen sooner rather than later. So we're going to head down the road with our little cart of clay, and we're going to sell it all to a guy just down here, who's obviously into all that furniture and stuff like that. We probably should check Old Matey's store and if he's even got any inventory. But, you know what? I'm not too worried about that at the moment. I'm just going to roll with it and see how we go. So like I said, priority #1 today, the upgrades. This guy should be buying clay from what I hear. Sweet, he is. So we have 156 pieces. So we're going to give him 156 pieces. And we're going to sell it. I think that's the first thing I've sold in Eco. So we just made some more money. We now have 300 gallons. Yeah, boy. So I think we decided we needed about 2,000 to be good at selling cars. This over here, this is my Haas Clark. Engineer Plus, get your engineer provided here. So he's looking for crushed stone. Or he wants a supply for that. He's got a few things we could buy here, which is good. He's got Stone Road that he wants 150 gallons for. Surely not. No, 65 cents. So that's cheap. I will absolutely be buying from him in the future. Helping each other out. That's where we're at. He's also selling wood carts and powered carts. Check those things out. I don't have the money for a powered cart at the moment. Alright, so we're off now. We're going to head down to the bus. Whether it's gone on the map. Is it quicker to go this way now? It is. So we're going this way. The world's pretty round. We're going to burn it down here. Which Just sussing out the chat. Yep, there we go. We made some money. Transferring that clay. And we're just going to roll through here. We're going to buy some furniture upgrades. We're going to put them in the house. And then we're going to call it a day. Or a night. Where I am in Australia, it's absolutely night time at the moment. So hey, if you're watching and you're not subscribed, please do. That will help me out a lot. If you have any questions or anything that you want answers to, then absolutely ask. I don't have all the answers. Part of this stream is for me to, one, learn how to stream, get better at it, but also to learn more about Eco and help you guys learn more too. Look, it's honestly a great game, and I wish that it had a bigger kind of following. I think the biggest issue that it has is time commitment. People just don't have the time that it requires to give to the game. But I'm hoping that a server like this that really slows things down and makes you think twice before you take a skill, I'm hoping that there's some benefit to that and that things go, a bit better because of that. Now we are starting to get a bit of lag because it's probably because we're streaming and because we've opened up a new section of the map that I haven't been to before. And there are just people everywhere on this map though. Like, it's day 7 and there is, on the server, I think I read before, there was 14 active players, which is pretty good for day 7. Normally by day 7 people have fizzled out, but also normally by, say, day 7 you have cars on the road, you have tier 3 food, because people get their skills a bit quicker. So I'm actually enjoying this server a lot more than I have other servers, and I'm hoping that we can see it through to the Meteor. So this is obviously where our farm stuff comes from. Good job, local farmer. Nice one. I'm sure you're providing food for somebody or some local economy. The research centre's just over there too. So it might be quicker to swim up the waterfalls. Maybe. Great spot for watermills. Watermills work better in rapids. They give you an extra, I think, 50 watts at least. So it's not terrible to put them in there. So we're coming up to this spot, and like I said, man, I hope that he's got the things that we need. I hope that Bass is the man today to help us with all our housing needs. He's got very good prices, and that's why I wanted to come to him. He's also sky high. Check this out. Compared to our little shack, I don't know where people get the time. Mate, lumber. Looking good, Bass. So they're lumber stockpiles. We might have to invest in one of those later. It's also got a heap of things growing. Oh yeah. So it's got cooking stuff and he's got a house and stuff. So lumber stockpile. Basic upgrades. Clay he's selling. This isn't where I wanted to be, I don't think. It's got some food going on. Pretty cheap too. I might buy one of those and just give it a go. So you can actually, like I said, when I eat it, it tells me, oh, my stomach is full. So I might have to do some jobs in a minute. I just liked it because it was cheap. Some sausages are going to get me the fat that I need, whether I like them or not. And at less than 10 cents a hit, mate, I am there. That's cheap. This guy knows prices, mate. What a man. Let's have one of these sausages. Where'd the sausages go? Could I not carry them? No room. Okay. Let's have 20 less. Maybe 10 less. I'm worried now that I won't be able to carry the stuff that I need to. Did I light them? It tastes bad, so minus 10%. Joy. But builds that fat total up. So kind of important as well. Where is this store on the map? Where is the marker? Bass. There he is. Back there a little bit. So we just gotta head this way, I guess. Yeah. Which I thought was there, so maybe around this side there's gonna be another store, another part. Uh-oh. Or maybe I just completely missed them in the store here. Maybe they're further down. Right, not there. Yeah, here we go. Sweet. Okay. So, we have a fabric bed at the moment. I don't have any of this padded chair stuff. We've got this. We could use a washboard. We're going to add a washboard in. We could use a dresser. Pretty cheap too. We're going to add that in. We could use a table. Add that in. An icebox. Absolutely. A nightstand. Sure, why not? We're adding it in. A butchery table. That was somewhat important too. Let's complete this trade and see what happens. Nice, we got all that good stuff. Sweet. That's good. Elegant door. Does that add to my housing benefit? Not what I can see. Padded chair. We're gonna get one of those bad boys. Shelf cabinets. For a 2-point grade. Lumber dresser. 1.5 upgrade. Yep, add it to the bedroom. That sounds sweet. Wooden straw bed versus a fabric bed. So fabric bed skill 2. Not worth $29 in my opinion. But we need some more money for later. No skill value. No skill value. No, right, sweet. So let's complete that trade. We're going to buy some more food. Whatever we can carry. We'll buy some more meaty stews because he got a good price for those. So hopefully we like them. No room for that. We'll cut back a few. Still no room. How about 10? Nice. Sweet. Good. And we're off. I wonder if I can get 10 more of the wild stews maybe. Now they're a lower kind of food group too. Cheap though. Okay, no room. Just wanted them because they were really high in vitamins particularly. Sweet, we picked up a few. Alright. So we're off. We're heading back to Stumpy Central. Or Ragebit Central is in that general direction. We're going to put these things into our house. And then we're going to call it a night, guys. So pretty short episode, just really about upgrading them skill points. So that when we're offline, we can just, boost it up. So right now from food, we're getting 18.4. Which by the sounds of it isn't great based on the food that I've just seen there. There's obviously a lot more available. And I've got to try to balance that fat, vitamins a bit better. But also eat things that I like. The skill points though, that's going to be pretty easy to implement by the sounds of things. You know what? While I'm here, I'm going to buy a lumber stockpile. It's going to help me out in the long run when I set up my little space. It's probably not the most cost efficient thing to buy at the moment. I seem to have forgotten where Bass was. Hell, Bass, you're not down here. That's not where Bass is. Yo, Bass. Where you at? That's not Bass. Bass is over here. So we're going to turn around and head up the river. This way? Nope, the other way. Watch out, Chucky. So hopefully this leads to Bass. There he is. Yeah, boy. Right, sweet. And then we're going to buy a lumber stockpile from Bass because he's helped us out. We're going to give him lots and lots more money. Although, chances are we won't be able to carry it. We'll soon find out, won't we? Sweet. So right now we have 108. So we spent pretty close to 200. Is what it is. We need a tier 2 material, which is going to be the issue. So really buying lumber could be an option. That's the cheapest kind of spot. The other option that we can buy is brick. So it costs 1 brick and pottery. It'd be the go because it's also a tier 2 one. So I think we're going to be building out a brick by the looks of that. We're going to head back home now. Just got to figure out the way. And go from there. We've got a few sweet things here. We've got a lumber stockpile, which like I said is going to help us a fair bit. We've got all the housing upgrades, which are going to help that skill point gain. Okay, right now you can see down the bottom it's about 26. Hopefully we can get that up to 40. Probably not, but hopefully. And if we do, that would be ideal. Like I said, quick play today. We're just going to get it done. Do those upgrades. And call it a day. If we need to put a roof on top of the house, we will. Hopefully we don't have to do that. But we'll see how we go. Seem to be having a bit of lag here, guys, as with all things eco. When I play, and it's decided in textbook fashion that it wants to crash. So stick with me, we'll get this started, we'll get it back up and running, and we'll go from there. So this will take about 5 minutes, guys, so if you need to go get a drink or, you know, whatever, before we get back into it, then please go and get that stuff done. But like I said, all we're doing at the end, so if you want to skip through to the next 5 minutes, at the end of this video we will just be putting all these things into the house, checking what our gain is, if we've gone up from 8, what have we gone up to. Hopefully, you know, we've gone up by another 8 points to 16 or something like that. That would be ideal, but who knows. I'll let you know when we're logged back in, but I'm expecting it to take about 5 minutes. So yeah, look, you know, you should play on EcoStation Season 11. They've obviously been doing this for a while. Like I said, it's day 7 and they still have active players, which is pretty incredible. On most servers I've played on, that doesn't happen. Our goal this season is to take mechanics and build some cars. So I totally want to be the guy selling cars. I want to sell some cars. I want to make some money. I want to see all those people driving around in those sweet, sweet cars. That's what it's all about this season. So we haven't actually taken any skills yet. We've got 2 to take. And we just decided we wouldn't until we got mechanics. But I didn't realize that this server would progress so slowly. So that's become a little bit of an issue. If we get to, you know, mechanics eventually and we still have 2 skills, then I think what we'll do is we'll go into mining and smelting so we can smelt our own iron bars. We don't have to worry about anything else and we can just undercut everyone. Well, not undercut everyone, but if we're making our own iron bars, things are going to be going well. Before we make anything on our machinist tables though, using iron bars, we're going to be looking for upgrade level 4, so that we can get the best percentage. I think that's going to save us about 40% on everything that we build. So that's our best option really, is to make sure that we are absolutely got those upgrades so we're not wasting iron bars, particularly when they're going to cost 2 gallons each, which is equivalent to us putting down what, almost 5 pieces of road, 4 pieces of road probably. But that's a lot of road that we've got to lay for 1 iron bar. But like I said, once we start selling cars, we'll probably make a bit more profit, but we'll see how we go for now. I'd imagine I'm not the only one who's planning to take mechanics, but you know, the more people doing it the better. There's probably somebody who's done the pathway of mining to smelting to mechanics. I haven't thought about it before, but you know, it's obviously a good one. I think most people go engineers to mechanics though, because then they have all that access to crushed rock and iron wheels, which you need as well. Alright, so it looks like we're loading back in now. So we're heading back into the world. Hopefully about where we left off. Hopefully it doesn't crash on us again, but we will see how we go. So we're loading in. We're just going to finish walking home. I think we're about 400 or 500 meters back away from our home station. So we're heading back home, and we're going to put all these things into our house. Hopefully they fit in our house, but I'm not entirely sure that they will. And then we're going to call it a day. So that should all take about 10 minutes, but with Eco, it's a big time sink. It can take hours to do the simplest of things. And I really don't know, sometimes people just build the most amazing structures, like Bass there. He had towers of things going on at his place. So there's obviously a difference in the way that I play, or the hours that he puts in that I don't. Who's to know at the moment? That's me talking to myself, deciding that I'm going to buy bricks, which is probably what we'll do in the next episode, guys. We'll start building our tier 2 workshop, just to make sure that we have the space to build in, and then we'll go from there. Is that going to annoy anyone if I don't click chat? There you go, there's some people talking about native speakers and things like that. Hey, if you're from Eco Station, you know, and you're watching this stream, come on by. Stop by my house, let me know who you are. Be cool to get to know you guys a little bit better. Sorry I can't be in the Discord, because obviously if I'm doing this, it's difficult for me to be a part of the Discord, because it's probably going to annoy you if I'm just talking to my subscribers and not to you. But it's all good. We're all learning, we're all playing Eco, we're all getting better at it. Check out this wood here, guys. This would be a great spot to set up if it wasn't so far away from everyone. I wonder if anyone has set up here, if we just look at property and world layers. Oh yeah, a few people have decided that's the spot. That guy there actually might be one of the first people that I bought stone from back in the day. Modded stone initially. And we're connecting the world by road. Someone's got a little shop up there, looking good. This person's got, I don't know what that is, an upside down house? Hey man, that is cool. So somebody's house has fallen off the cliff. I like it. But yeah, like everyone's got these established like buildings that just look brilliant. And I've got my little poxy hut. You know, just setting up, little hut. Even the guy beside me is just a massive industrial brick building. Floors upon floors. Just crazy. Anyway, we've made it back. So, the go here is to put all our stuff where it goes. But first we're going to try this meaty stew if we can. And it turns out that we think it's okay. So we'll try a few different things, but that's the main part there. Alright, so what we want to do is bring everything over here that we can that needs to find a home in our house. And we will give it a home. Now obviously some things have different categories, so they need to go in different rooms. And we'll have a look at that momentarily. So let's start with the washboard, because I'm fairly confident that goes into the bathroom. Yep. So we'll put that in there. And we're up to 9 already, which is sweet. I think the icebox goes into the kitchen. It sure does. So this was our kitchen space. Here's our issue at the moment. Alright, so we're instantly going to have to bend that back a bit more. Give us a bit more space in the kitchen. Which might impact on our general room soon. But we will have to wait and see. It's going to build it like that for now, just because I think I need a bit of room in this kitchen here. So yeah, we'll put that one like that. We'll put the icebox in there too. Sweet, and we've got a bit of a run around or a walk around through there. That's good. Okay, we can definitely put a door out here by the looks of it to enter our property for now, which means that we can fix this. Oh. And still keep this as our general room. The door's not going to like it there though, so this is going to have to go. Just for now, while we figure this all out. Sorry boss. Right, we put that back up. Sweet, we should be getting some of those points back. Oh no, because none of this is a room either. Alright, we'll put a door in here. And we need another door. Why am I short a door? Oh no, we're all good for doors. Weird though, we've only got 8 now. Oh yeah, because we took a few things out. Okay, so this one here, where's it going? It is a bedroom dresser. Joy. Looks like we're moving the toilet out to somewhere else. Sort that out in a minute. Right, bedroom dresser. Sweet, it's gone in. This one here, bedroom as well. It's gone in. This one, also bedroom, for our nightstand. Made no difference putting it down. Maybe because I didn't put it down. But you can't, it's blocked. So, we're going to put it there. Alright, so that's the bedroom done. This one is a general one, but it can generally go in the kitchen, although that doesn't really look like it's going to work out. Can go here, I'm happy with that. And our padded chair can sit here near the fire. Sweet. Everything's good there. Everything's good here. So I guess I just need to build my toilet or my bathroom up here. Pretty big bathroom though. Sweet, just putting that down. Nice. Pick up some more stuff. So we started with 8 points, and right now we're still on 8 points, or less than 8, which is less than ideal. But I guess here's what it is for now. I'm gonna leave 2 up there. Because we're just gonna close it in. So I need my roof. I said I was just gonna go these ones for the roof. So I'm just gonna pick the roof one. Hopefully we can get around that. I was worried about that. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Okay, so we're gonna build some more ladders first. So we can get onto the roof. Build roof. Oh, don't mess that up. There we go. Sweet. Enough. Awesome. So go back down. Get another 30 of those. And that should be enough for us to build our throne room. I guess there's a few more things we need to put in, like our stone bazaars. We need to make sure we have wood in those. But I'm questioning whether it was worth going all that way. Alright, so we put these away. Where can't we go? I'm gonna drop these things in here. So those, this one. That's about it. Man, massive room for just that. Now obviously none of that is clocking in because we haven't put a door on it. Turns out we have a spare one. 10.3. So we went up by what, 0.2, which is not great. So I'm just gonna suss out why. You can do that by scrolling over your things, but I just want to first check that all our fire things are on. You know, they're doing what they're meant to do. Right, okay, so now I'm a little bit confused. So soft cat because of materials. Yeah, I don't hate it. Oh, so the mill's disabled, so it's ignored. So why is it disabled? Your objects use 50. Alright, so that's annoying. Not that annoying, but a little bit annoying. Annoying because I need to give more space to some other things. So let's just put this stuff in here. So I'll put a fireplace in. That's pretty sweet there, that's fine. Although if I put the wolf there, it's going to take up a space. Right at the door, that's good. I'm going to pick these up because we're taking these downstairs. I'm putting this in. Here. Put a little table in. And let's have a padded chair just here near the fire as well. Sweet, so we're going to put this in here. And it's going to all light up. I'll probably put the owl in here too, because I don't know if we're going to have room in the bathroom. Alright. So we're just going to try to make the mill work by moving this stuff a bit more across. And we got to put the wall up. And the wall up. Obviously this is a different type of wood. Put our door back on. And then we're going to put these in here. Oh, 11. So 11.2, that's better already because the mill is now functional. Because it had a bit more space, I believe. Sweet. Not that we're using the mill at all, we are not. We've got all these things here, that's good. We'll just check if there's anything else in storage that we can put into our house before we call it a day. So no, that's it. We'll try and eat another one of these cakes. We cannot. We've got some sweet little house points going on there. So overall we get pretty close to that 30. In fact it says exactly 30. So that's what we're upgrading at the moment. Not terrible, but not great. I'm sure there's people getting far better than that on the server. But at the moment it is what it is. Alright, so that's it for today's episode. We successfully upgraded our house. I wouldn't say it was worth it. We upgraded by about 3.3 skill points. So, you know, a little bit of a gain. It's going to make a difference over time, but I wouldn't say that it was absolutely worth it because we could have used that money for other things. In the next episode, we are going to be upgrading to tier 2 building materials. So we're going to be looking for brick probably. And I'm thinking we're going to build a little bit of our workshop here, possibly even our store, making our way that way. We've also got our lumber stockpile here that we need to use, and a few other things floating around that we need to get used to. So we've got our lumber stockpile, we'll put that in next time and go from there. See how big it is? Takes up a heap of room, but it literally holds everything. So it will be all good. Alright, sweet. So that's pretty much it. If you like any of the content that you saw today, then please make sure you subscribe to my channel. I absolutely have a pleasure making these live stream contents. It's really good. I really enjoy it. So, you know, if you enjoy it too, then do me a favor, press the red button. Otherwise, thanks for watching. I'm RageBit, and I'll see you next time.